All right, guys. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about your new show. I will be directing questions directly so we can make this sort of virtual thing. And Madison, I have to start with you. I mean, how did you ever speak to Carlos Ponce or any of your other castmates? The fact that if this show came on when I was a teenager, like the Puerto Rican would probably not even be the regular, but you guys are the lead of this sort of magical, wonderful show. Did you guys
Yeah.
stop to even appreciate that while you were making it, or had that conversation?
I mean, I remember being in an interview with Carlos, and he just kind of, addressed the whole like how we have to play kind of like the stereotype Latin, the thick accents, and sometimes not even a person half the time. It's just a background character, not even a lead. So the fact that we kind of get to normalize this story and kind of have this family as the center of it all is so crazy. And I'm so glad that I get to be a part of it. And I'm very grateful every day I wake up and I realize the opportunity that I've been given and that I get to play this, crazy and amazing role.
And you kill it. So that's the extra bonus to making us proud. So, Mr. Ortega, I have to say, I mean, I don't know if you make your projects magic, or my question is, because I don't want to, fan out on you. What did you see in this one? Because you seem to have a sort of a radar to pick out projects that are just uniquely magical and special. So what did you jump on board for this one?
We were ambitious in Dave Hoge and Dan Cross, the writers, and myself. We were ambitious in the way that we imagined this character and the band. We were very ambitious. And when we took the project to Netflix, and they were very excited about it right off the bat, I said, we don't want this just to be for television. We want this to be for television. We want this to be a record. We want the voices of the cast to be the voices on the record. We want a band. We see this as having an opportunity to have many different lives. And they were like, how are you going to find these people? And if I did anything, I inspired Dan and Dave not to hold back. I believed that she was out there, and we saw hundreds of girls, and in the end, I remembered, not in the end, but at one point I remembered saying, I'm looking for Julie of the block. I'm looking for an authentic girl, a girl that's going to be relatable, that's solid in her own shoes, that has a voice and that could deliver the humor and the hope and the fun of this project and lead the band. And I don't know that we found her. So we sent 1,000 letters all across America and Canada.
Wow.
And we went to every performing arts high school looking for this girl. And I got a call one day, and my casting agent said, sit down, Kenny. We think we found your Julie. And from the moment that I pushed play, I was bedazzled, and she became the girl to beat. And she came to Los Angeles and stole all of our hearts and won the role. She's amazing.
All right, I'm going to use 30 more seconds before they eject me out of the room, because it's not every other day that I'm going to have Kenny Ortega in front of me. And when I was thinking of what I could ask you out of all the special things that you delivered throughout your career, I wonder what you remember about doing the dancing choreography for Xanadu, because that as a kid was such a magical moment for me, like the melding of the rock and the swing. So if you could give me a little soundbite before they throw me off, because my time is officially up. So
I'm okay. We're Juan Fernandez, you're okay. I'm going to answer your question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your support. Well, Xanadu was my first motion picture as a choreographer. It's where I met Gene Kelly, and Gene Kelly changed my life, and mentored and tutored me and inspired me and passed on, so much information to me that really, from that moment forward, everything changed. Had I not met him, I don't know that I would be the person that I am today or have the career that I have at this moment. I'm glad that you enjoyed that movie. I didn't know a lot when I was doing that film, but I stepped out of that film having had a great experience in education with Mr. Kelly.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for answering that. Y de nuevo, orgullosos, Madison. Muchas gracias por todo.